Why are the robots always the best characters? Alien Covenant is directed by Ridley Scott and stars Michael Fassbender, Catherine Waterston, Danny McBride, Billy Crudup, and Callie Hernandez. It's a story of the ship The Covenant. They're flying off into space to colonize a new planet, but they get a distress signal from another planet, so they go there instead, and then they discover the alien and all these different bad things, and they're going to die, and they have to escape. Before I even talk about the movie itself, I have to talk about the excellent marketing for this movie. All of the posters and the trailers have all been excellent leading up to it. It got me very excited, and I wanted to see it right away. But even though the marketing was so good, I still expected like the same old from the Alien movies. Like, they go to the planet, they find the aliens, and then they're all going to die and they have to run away. But this one is a little bit different than that. It wasn't exactly what I expected, and that's very much a good thing. Like, the alien itself and all of the murders and killing and gruesomeness almost feels secondary to the lore and story building that we have in this movie. I'm a really big fan of world building, and this movie does it very well. It does a very good job of explaining some of the things that happened in Prometheus moving forward into this movie, and it sets up really well for moving into the next movie, which should be the final one to bridge the gap between Covenant and the original Alien film. Or at least, I hope so. I don't want a million prequels to Alien. As far as the performances go, the only real standout in the film is Michael Fassbender. Now, he plays two android characters of the same model, one named Walter and one named David. And it might be a weird thing to say, but the chemistry that he has with himself is amazing. There's a scene where it's just the two of them sitting and talking, and it's the best scene of the entire movie. I loved it. I ate it up. As long as talking scenes like that are well written and well directed and well acted, they're the standouts of the movie every time, and this one's no different. It's definitely the best part of the movie. And compared to the rest of the movie, it is a very small scene. It doesn't give you a lot of information about the plot and stuff, but you learn a lot about these characters, and that's what makes that scene so great. Another thing this movie does really well is the visuals. Like, the ships look great, the landscapes look great, the xenomorph looks really awesome in this one. They spared no expense when it comes to the visual effects in this movie. I only have a couple of negative things to say about this movie, and the first thing is, besides Michael Fassbender's characters, the rest of them are pretty much uninteresting and don't really have me invested in them because I know they're just going to die. And it's fine that I know going in that most of them are going to die, but I should at least care about their death a little bit, and I think that's where this movie suffers a little bit. I just don't care about them. I was like, oh, that guy is now dead. Another negative thing I have to say is there's a lot of bad decisions that the characters make that eventually lead to their death. And I guess when it comes to a movie like this, you have to have characters making bad decisions or else they're not going to die, and then what are you watching the movie for? In any case, I wish at least one of them would have been the voice of reason, but that didn't really happen. But I still enjoyed the movie. It was a good time. So overall, I did really enjoy the movie, and I'm going to say that Alien Covenant is above average. So thanks for checking out my review. You can comment below, let me know what you thought of the movie. Let me know what you thought of this review. You can give me a subscription if you haven't done so already. And if you have nothing else to do, go watch more movies.